Hi guys, good evening, good morning, good afternoon, depending on where you are watching this video from. Let's talk about Sowore and Wike. The way things is going, I believe this is a mutual conversation between both parties, between Sowore and Wike. And now, the way Sowore is exposing Wike, it called for a mutual it called for a mutual sitting, because it is Sowore that first, said our president is, you understand, is a don't let me say finish. So when Wike now said, okay, it's like Sowore is being paid by American Union or something to be publishing out propaganda. That is when Sowore head spark. Starting from the house he bought, I believe in California or something, to Wike's hotel at Port Harcourt. Even Sowore even called Wike Hotel the People's Hotel, because it is, as Wike, as Sowore stated, he said, if you know you are from River State, this hotel is for you. After that, with the land he bought, after that, with the land he gave to his children, and many more. Now, VDM come out and said he believes that if the judiciary or the EFCC is working, I believe is either Sowore and Wike will go to jail. Sowore and Wike. That is what VDM said in his video. So after that, VDM actually said if the EFCC is working, I believe this allegation laying on Sowore is laying on the FCC minister. EFCC should investigate it and check if truly this is a false narrative or the allegation is true. Then we will not hear anything. So I believe Wike, the FCC minister, should come out and clear the air. Before I say anything, there's a video I want to show you, and even some screenshot I want to show you.
The governor is that you talked about electricity, and we documented how the former governor stole money that was meant for providing electricity in the last regime. So the 250 megawatts we are talking about, did it come from that one in which he diverted all the funds for his failed presidential run, or was this one your own? And secondly, regarding your own regime, at the beginning of the regime, one of the governor's aides, by the name Nelson Wike, was found to have stashed away 3 billion naira in a personal account. It's not a laughing matter. And he was actually arrested, and eventually the judiciary was bribed to let him go, which we documented. But he's still working with the governor. How do you justify retaining such an individual in your government who is known to be corrupt, and this idea of personal responsibility for taking care of funds? And regarding the larvicide, let me tell you, somebody who drank a cup of larvicide is not an objective scientific proof that larvicide won't kill people. Because the truth is that what he drank may have been ordinary water. You need someone outside of the professor who brought you the larvicide to determine whether it is destructive or has serious side effects on the people of River State. What we know about larvicide is that they kill mosquitoes just for a short while. Their side effect lasts for a long time.
Yes, the professor took a cup of it and drank, but that in spite of that, we still went ahead to take some samples to be tested in our laboratory. We did not end there. We also took some samples, sent it overseas for testing. If you listen to me, so I'm not saying it's a scientific proof. I'm an engineer and I should know that. Okay? The second issue you raised is about a gentleman called Wike who stole 3 billion, you said? 3 billion naira. Let me start by telling you that that is a very wild allegation. Let me explain what happens in case, for the first time, perhaps let people hear the full story. The allegation is that he changed a government account number, removed government name, and inserted his name. Now, even a very dull person that has no brain will certainly not do that. You know why? Because even without being a government official, with 5,000 naira in your hand, you can open a new account if you walk into any bank. So why would a lawyer, he is a lawyer, the man you're talking about, why would a lawyer wanting to steal government money, the only thing he will do is to remove government's name, then insert his name? Does it not tell you that something is wrong?
In the name of a wife that were then donated, listen to this, they then donated the properties that were millions at $10 per property to their children. So you buy a property for $2 million, you then give it to your children at $10. One of them was given at $100. So that was where they were caught. And we know that Nigerian system is too weak to deal with those things. But honestly, the little I know about law, the territorial jurisdiction for that crime is Florida. Yes, yes, it's in Florida, and we have written the Attorney General of Florida to ensure that the investigation commences immediately to unravel how the monies got to the U.S. to buy those properties. There are millions of dollars at the time that the people of Rivers, where the minister formerly used to be governor, couldn't even afford clean water, good schools, and hospitals. So, further will get back to us. We also intend on pursuing the Nigerian side of things. We're still working on those things. So, but we want to thank Nigerians in the large numbers who have provided information. This is the first time that we crowdsource on finding information on a crime committed on Nigeria. People were sending information. We found hotels in Rivers, multi-billion naira hotels, hospitals, houses, lands in Abuja. There was a land in which we heard that he paid $8 billion and 8 billion naira in cash to buy a piece of land in River Park Estate. So all these things are not going to go, even if the president of Nigeria refuses, or the EFCC that has an eagle that has now tied his eyes. If they cannot do anything, the people of Nigeria will do something about this.
Now, we are waiting for Wike to either agree or deny the allegation. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in the next video.